Don't waste the lifespan of your legs. From the 1500s to up until around the 1800s, life expectancy throughout Europe was between 30 and 40 years old. In the 1900s, the average life expectancy of American men was 46.3 years and that of women was 48.3 years. This year, in 2020, the average life expectancy of American men is 76.2 years, and the average life expectancy of women is 81.2 years. Improvements in medical technology and living conditions have increased the life expectancy of people by more than 30 years. Many elderly people can live to be even more than 100 years old. The science of studying the elderly officially began in the United States in 1975. The National Institute on Aging was promoted and established by the American doctor, geriatrician, psychiatrist, and writer, Robert Butler, who served as the first director. Butler's book, Why Survive? Being Old in America won the 1976 Pulitzer Prize for Nonfiction. Robert Butler said, "Thigh muscle weakness is the #1 predictor of aging in the elderly." Yellow Emperor's Classic of Internal Medicine also says, "The bones are upright and the muscles are soft, and the blood flows by itself. The principle is dense, if the bones are refined. The way is the law, and there is destiny. The blood will flow freely, the resistance will be stronger, and one's lifespan will be longer. The Chinese saying goes, the roots of a tree die first, and the legs of a man die first. There is a folk saying that look at your legs and know the length of your life." Aren't these words different in the same way? 70% of the activities and energy expenditure in a person's life are done by both legs. The two legs of a person have 50% of the human body's nerves, 50% of the blood vessels, and 50% of the blood flowing through them. They are the large circulatory tissues that connect the body. It is often said in medicine, the legs are the second heart of a person. The exercise of the legs of a person can help the blood circulation of the heart. If the blood circulation of the heart is normal, then the whole body's limbs, including the calf, internal organs, and brain will be supplied by the heart's blood, and various organs will function normally and develop soundly. When a person is young, their thigh bone can support a car. However, after people reach middle age and old age, the accuracy and conduction speed of instructions between the legs and the brain will have decreased. They will not be as quick as when they were young. It is inevitable that joints will degenerate and face various problems such as osteoporosis and bone hyperplasia. Symptoms such as leg pain and leg weakness will inevitably occur. The calcium in the bones called reinforced steel will gradually be lost. Therefore, the elderly are more likely to have leg fractures. For the elderly, a severe fracture can be fatal. Bone fractures in the elderly are prone to cause a series of diseases, especially fatal diseases such as cerebral thrombosis and pulmonary embolism. 20% of patients will even die within 1 year of fracture. People who are in good health tend to walk briskly, walk like they're flying, move with full energy, and give people a feeling of strength and vitality. When the body is aging and the body has problems and diseases, it is often that one first feels weakness in the legs and feet, and be short of breath after walking, which means that your legs and feet have become weak, and also that your physical health is in poor condition. If you don't take care of your body, it may be difficult to live longer. Many phenomena in the legs can indicate their own health. When the legs have poor flexibility, coldness, swelling, cramps, etc., it can indicate that their physical health has become abnormal. This is not only in the maintenance of the legs. As such, one should go to the hospital more often for diagnosis and treatment. A study by the University of Copenhagen in Denmark found that whether young or old, as long as there are at least 2 weeks of inactivity, the muscle strength of the legs will be weakened by 1/3, which is equivalent to 40 to 50 years of aging. Once the leg muscle strength is weakened, it will take a long time to recover even if you perform rehabilitation exercises later. We cannot stop the advent of aging, but we can maintain our legs through daily exercise, increase the muscle strength of the lower limbs, and improve the flexibility of bones and joints to strengthen the body. Leg maintenance is very important to prevent aging. Starting with healthy legs, you should act immediately. It is not too early to start at any time. Even if you only start exercising in your later years, it is equally beneficial. People who exercise regularly have more muscles in their limbs, especially in the legs. There are pelvic muscles, the adductor magnus, the adductor brevis, and calf muscles. The greater the overall strength, the healthier the body. Exercise your leg muscles. On one hand, you can do aerobic exercises, such as walking and running. Aerobic exercise is mainly meant to improve the body's metabolic and circulatory system. Through long-term exercise, it can consume fat and sugar in the body, reduce weight, and enhance cardiopulmonary function. The scientific suggestion is that adults should exercise for at least half an hour a day and exercise at least 3 days a week, which can directly enhance the fitness of the legs. On the other hand, training leg muscles also requires anaerobic exercise. Men can choose weightlifting and push-ups for exercise, while women can choose a smaller barbell or yoga for body shaping. With this, your leg muscle strength will increase. There are also a series of leg maintenance exercises. Keep your back standing against the wall every day, walk your feet slowly forward, and then return to maintain a stable state. At this time, the lower part of the back should always be close to the wall. Squatting. Not only does squatting improve blood vessel function, but it also strengthens joints and bones, enhances the flexibility of the knee joint, and delays the aging of the leg joints. Tiptoe. This tiptoe exercise can modify the lines of the legs, and at the same time, it can make the blood in the lower limbs flow smoothly, thus improving the health of the legs. In addition, it can also exercise the muscles of the calf, which is beneficial to dredge the 3 yang channels of the foot, thereby preventing and treating osteoporosis. Brisk walking. Brisk walking refers to walking with moderate speed, not uncontrolled fast walking. Brisk walking can improve the blood circulation of the legs, thereby enhancing the supply of nutrients for bone cells, increasing the growth ability of bone cells, and promoting the normal development of leg bones. Warmth. Pay attention to the warmth of the legs. Not only can it promote blood circulation, but can also prevent the legs from getting cold. There are many ways to keep your legs warm. You can wear more clothes or soak your feet in hot water, which can increase your qi and blood, thus effectively fighting the cold. Sun exposure. The sun is rich in vitamin D, which provides calcium for the legs to prevent osteoporosis. At the same time, it can keep the legs warm and drive away cold, which is beneficial to the health of the legs. Do not cross your legs. Crossing your legs does too much harm to the legs. It will not only hinder the blood circulation of the legs, but also increase the prevalence of varicose veins in the lower extremities and seriously damage the health of the legs. Extended periods of sitting. Sitting for a long time will keep pressing on the blood vessels in the legs, making blood circulation worse. After a long time, it is easy to have leg weakness and numbness. These are bad for the health of our legs and feet, and will accelerate the aging of the legs and feet. Keep your legs first. Don't let your lifespan be reduced on your legs. Longevity requires a healthy lifestyle, consistent exercise, a balanced diet, and diversified food intake. Being happy while living to 100 years old should not be a dream. Today's video is over, so thanks for watching. If you want to see more, then like and subscribe. Goodbye.